there should be negotiated settlement for the country, because only in that case we can have a durable peace. It is our policy. Military approach will bring victory, but not a durable.
Let's go to Afghanistan to get the perspective from there. Joining us live is Mujib Rahimi. He's a senior advisor and spokesperson for Dr. Abdullah Abdullah, the chairman of the High Council for National Reconciliation. Mujib Rahimi, thanks for being with us here on TRT World. Now, first, a simple question. Is there going to be a peace deal with the Taliban?
We are committed to the peace talks. The Afghan delegation team is right now in Doha. The Republic side has tried its best and still committed to the peace, but Taliban have not shown genuine interest in settling the Afghan crisis through peace talks. It is almost a year now since the beginning of the peace talks, which began in Doha, Qatar. The two teams are there. The contacts still continue, but Taliban avoided discussing and talking on real issues when it comes to a durable and genuine political settlement. From our part, I can reiterate once again that we are committed to a peaceful settlement of the Afghan crisis.
Absolutely, and I firmly believe that you are committed to a peaceful settlement, but I put it to you that you're not dealing with an actor you can trust in this regard. So I do wonder how you see the next month or so playing out when the Americans finally pull out on September the 11th.
The American troops already have left Afghanistan. After the President Biden's announcement, we were aware of the reality that the US forces and our NATO allies will leave Afghanistan, but they will continue their support to the Afghan government and our national security forces. It is true and right that, as you pointed out, that it is hard to trust the Taliban. Their main claim was that they are fighting the occupation forces. And now, while the American forces have left Afghanistan, they have intensified the conflict and the war instead of intensifying the talks in Doha. The problem has intensified. We are still trying and convincing the Taliban that this is an opportunity. We should not continue fighting. We seize the opportunity. There is a demand internationally, regionally, that the Afghan issue should be settled through talks and negotiations instead of resorting to violence and conflict.
Absolutely. And how do you see the issue, as you put it, being settled? The Taliban seem to hold a growing number of districts. The government holds the cities. Is that tenable? Will the government just hold the cities and the Taliban own the districts?
We are in the aftershock period of the international forces withdrawing from Afghanistan. It has been the case in Afghanistan for many times, even before historically, that areas have changed hands between the fighting forces, but it does not mean or it does not guarantee a victory for any sides. The conclusion is that there is no military solution to the Afghan conflict. Afghanistan is a diverse society with different ethnic groups and a lot of history involved in the conflict in the country. By capturing a district or recapturing a district, we do not believe that one can end the conflict in Afghanistan. I think the best way or the best path is to sit down genuinely and settle the issue through peaceful negotiations. Afghanistan now has a strong army. There might be some advances by the Taliban, but I am sure if they choose to resolve the issue through war and conflict or using force, I am certain that they will not succeed.
And finally then, Mr. Rahimi, you say there's no military solution. I think that everyone would agree with you on that. But I do wonder, if you do enter into some kind of agreement with the Taliban, how do you protect the progress that's been made in civil society? I'm thinking women's rights, for instance. How are those things protected going forward in a government that has the Taliban as part of it?
There are achievements in Afghanistan in terms of constitutional rights, freedom, so on and so forth, as you mentioned. In a peaceful negotiation, in talks with the Taliban, those are the red lines of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Afghanistan has changed in the last 20 years. We have a new generation who are strongly defending and supporting their rights. I am confident that Taliban also have changed, and they have to accept the realities of today's Afghanistan in the world. And we agree on a settlement that guarantees the rights of the people.
Okay. Mujib Rahimi, Senior Advisor and Spokesperson for Dr. Abdullah Abdullah. Do appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much for being with us.